Oh, I may cut that music too too quick there. Howdy, everyone! It's Fridays with Frank. You know what that means? It's time for another Q and AMA session. Let's see here. Yeah, Paul, right on time. Hey, Paul, since I know you have Twitch, would you do me a favor? Jump over to my Twitch page and see if it's actually live. Stream Manager's giving me an issue, and I don't know. I think I'm live, but mm, we'll have to figure out something. Well, Paul, if I could figure out how that worked, because I still haven't gotten it to all work together and all that. If I could get that to work, then yeah, I'll put it into the intro. Absolutely. And just in case, five, four, three. Hey, folks! It's Fridays with Frank. It's time for another Q and AMA session. Welcome. There you go, Paul. There's your 15 seconds. My audio is low. What? My audio is so low. I just got that cut off. So, Paul, was that a good 15 seconds, or did the audio need a boosting? Because apparently, Brian's saying my audio's low at the moment, and Graceful says I sound fine. So, okay. Oh, we'll see what happens. But yeah, Twitch runs for 2 minutes 20 seconds, then ends. That is weird. Okay, I wonder because it's showing. Well, here I'll let's see, jump over here and go right. No, that's not the. It's not the monitor I wanted. There we go. This is what I'm seeing. The video download was canceled. Please try again. Error 10,000. It shows that I'm live. The chat's going through. Um, yeah, so I don't know. Okay, so even Hollywood says my audio's a little low. All right, let's see. I just split the deep. Oh wait, hold on. I was trying to figure out where the echo of me was coming from. I forgot I had my speakers on. Okay, so I have split the audio in half. I went from -8 to -4 dB. Okay, so now it's going to 320 and then ended. That might be. I think I know what that is. And let me just come in here and. Oh, yeah, that's right. My number pad is turned off. Let's hit the apply on that. Watch the kilobits per second drop. Okay. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Chris. Yeah, nice for yeah. Oh yeah, when I came in like that, yeah, absolutely. uh, okay. Yeah, I've been watching the VU meters, Hollywood, and I'm peeking into the red. I'm peeking into the red pretty deep at times. So I don't know. I literally have not touched anything. So anyway, all right, let me get this all out of the way here. B me up. BMAC is live. Patreon is live. Uh, Discord. Well, you guys know where that is. Play this playlist. That's there. There we go. Play this playlist everywhere. Make it make it rain in all the. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. Thank you, Paul. Okay. Um, yeah, well, that's just gonna have to That's just gonna have to deal. So let me see here. Yeah, buy me a train. Hollywood, do you know how much money I would need for that to happen? that would be quite a bit. Okay. Thanks, Paul. So come back over to YouTube if you're not on YouTube. because I don't know why Twitch is doing that. How did jamming go on the NorCal SwapNet this week, Brian? It went fantastic. I had the DTMF jammer. I had somebody doing this. I had it all. So depends on the scale. Yeah. Okay, Troy. Good point. I do believe that's Troy looking at the icon and name there. Troy, good point. Yes, it depends on the scale. Absolutely. Uh, yeah, HO, you could probably get more for me than a 1-to-1 scale. Travis is right. We wouldn't see Frank for a year if someone bought me a full size train. Never mind the fact I work on trains. Never mind that fact. If I had a 7.5-inch gauge railroad, which is right on trains that like Tilden Park or Sonoma Train Town or Train Mountain. If I had something like that and tons of acreage and didn't have to worry about the maintenance, yeah, you wouldn't see me forever. I'd be too busy making too busy making train model videos. Absolutely. Graceful Fort, they've been threatened to be closed so many times. I've lost track. So, it's an awesome group. They do a great job. And, yeah, well, everybody needs to get up there. Everybody needs to get to Train Mountain in Oregon. There's one in SoCal as well. They're all over the place. Absolutely. So, there you have it. Let's see. So this is, let's see here, there we go. It is Fridays with Frank and technically a Q&A AMA, so you can drop your question in the chat. Oh yeah, I was wondering why this space was a little empty. Let me chat control, auto detect, all API keys oh great, okay. Why did that fail? That should not have failed. Connect. Nope. Okay, all API keys have failed. So I'm going to have to do the backup chat. There we go. Now it's rolling in. This one doesn't have the fancy stuff that I do, but I'll have to figure out why mine's not working. So yeah, it is Fridays with Frank. Let's clear that out. Confusion Hill on 101. Yeah, that's an interesting place to check out. Absolutely. Travis, yeah, I would operate a POTA park as long as it has a train in it. Sure, yeah, sure. Why not? Okay, Graceful. What's the first question? Let's see here. Brian asked, do I keep up with the Japanese maglev trains? Apparently, one just hit 312 miles an hour in a test with a bunch of... That was early 24, I think that was. Yeah, they're getting faster and faster, and unfortunately, unlike North America here, Canada, U.S., Mexico, they actually have the skills and resources to do that. We're so far behind, it's not even funny. Brian, can you imagine 312 miles an hour? That's at the you can get from Ontario to British Columbia, Vancouver in like what, an hour and a half. That would be interesting. Good question, Del. What's the longest train route I've ever taken? Anything transcontinental? Nothing transcontinental per se. I have taken the California Zephyr from Emeryville, its originating point, out to Reno and back for fun, as a kid mostly. When we were when I say we, I mean my brother and I. When we were kids, parents took us on the Southwest Chief out to Arizona to visit family. So those are about the only two, so we took the Coast Starlight down to L.A. and then L.A. out on the Southwest Chief. So we had that going for us. That was about it. Other than that, not much transcon wise. We for work purposes we're stuck to a specific district, so we're not. We can't go outside the district unless we physically uproot our lives, requalify in the new district that we want to move to, you know, be able to bump somebody once we qualify and all that. So that's that. Oh, you have a new loading coil there, Travis. What loading coil did you get? Or yeah, which one did you get? Do the Japanese trains have tentacles? Only in the cartoons. Yeah. And I have to go I have to say it that way for the censor lords. uh what are the extra bands or SBs you can get on getting an extra over general license? Okay, so Graceful 4, I know you want to study for your license. Congratulations on going for that, by the way. Good job. You get a little bit extra sliver of each of the bands. You get a little extra in 20 meters, 40 meters, 15, 12, you get a little bit of extra band space in each of them instead of 14225 to 14350 on 20 meters. You get 14200 to 14350, so you get a little bit extra here and there. The big selling point for a lot of hams is, especially if they travel, is you get the ability to travel and just use your license for the most part in any country you travel to. All you have to do is either let them know you're coming or append their country code before or after your call sign, depending upon how they want you to do it. So if as generals, we can go up to Canada and activate, a Poda Park or whatnot if we wanted to. So if I were to go up to, say, Vancouver and activate with Simon, VA7BIX, who, by the way, I saw on Ham Alert earlier, he was at 553. Anyway, if I were to go up there and activate, it would be Kilo Golf 6 November Lima Whiskey Stroke Victor Alpha 7. So that would be how I would have to identify there. That's generally speaking how you would be able to, that's what you would get getting extras. That little bit of extra band space and the ability to go to other countries and be able to work in their band spaces based on their licensing. So, if their extra class license is 14225 to 14350, well, that's where you get to operate. As several pointed out here, like Dave back to back, DX likes to hang out in the extra portion as well because it's quieter. There's while it's less, it's not a whole lot more room. You're not having to crowd around all the generals who are trying to activate POTA, SOTA, IOTA, all the OTAs and call CQ at the same time. So you can go do that. That's what it is. So the travel aspect is probably in the legalese wording of these tests. Probably. Especially with the general. That and then the math that they have you do. Absolutely ridiculous. But that's just me. All right, let's see here. Yeah, Brian. Toronto to Montreal in an hour. Or Toronto to British Columbia in, an hour. That's what Maglev would do for us around here. Let's see. Hollywood used to ride the Boston MBTA system end to end just for fun and to play hooky. Yeah, I think you're past the statute of limitations to talk about that. Absolutely, Hollywood. Yeah. Let's see here. I should activate from a hand car on an old abandoned line. Cyber Jason, that would be a great idea. Uh, yeah, that might be an idea. But would I activate HF or would I activate 2 meter in UHF? Travis, send me. Oh yeah, I don't even have Discord open. Let me open Discord because I forgot about that. I'm back on the PC. If nobody noticed between last week and this week, I'm back on the PC. Travis, send it in Discord. Put it in the live in my thing. Put it in live dash chat, and it should pop up just fine there, and come across. Let's hear. Maglev, going so fast. That's a song. Why does Discord want me to log in? I've been logged in all day on the computer, and now it wants me to log in after I reopened it. So stand by, because I forgot, usually I pull audio in through here. Settings. Scan. Log in. What I love is it thinks it's a new device when it's not. Okay. All right, so get down there, get down there. Let's see, do I have it? Yeah, I have that set right. All right, so another thing for those that are paying attention, if you're in my Discord server, come down here to the bottom where you'll see my name in livestream-chat. Don't forget to set a PTT button, or if you're in HRCC, you already have a PTT button set. But set a PTT button, come on in and say hi. You get to come out on the live stream, and you can ask your questions here live. Oh, yeah, well, just go over there to live dash chat and Discord and post it, Travis, or you can send it to me privately. And Frequency Frontiers, Dave has a good point. Except for Mexico, they're one of the countries, one of the handful, but one of the countries, Graceful for that does not accept our reciprocal licensing. So, and Brian, you have a good point. Much of Europe can only do 40 meter up to 7,200, and that's the problem with 40 meters here, at least for us in U.S. Hey, Andy, good to see you in there. I read that just off the corner of my eye, and I'm like, my brother's in here? Where? What? Huh? And then I went, oh, that's Andy. Good to see Andy. Brian, that is a good point. But the problem is at least here in the U.S., we, as generals, we only have 7178 to 7,200. So we only have little tiny part of 40 meters to talk to that DX out there. Let's hear. Oh, Travis using Google again. 5.3 hours is how long it would take to get from Arkansas to Cloverdale, California at 312 miles an hour. That's not too bad. That's 5 hours. You also have the time change of, what is it, 2 hours difference? Yeah, so that's not too bad at all. Let's see. Wrong one. There we go. Pull that down. Pull this back. Apparently my stuff got all stuffed up. There we go. That's better. We'll move that over like that. There we go. Yeah, Dave, I don't break Discord. Discord breaks on me. That's all that is. Brian wants to know if I have any solutions to fix 40 and 20. So, Brian, it's not just 40 and 20. It is all the bands. 10, 12, 15, 17, 20, 30, 40, 60, 80. It's all of them. Every last one. My neighbor behind the studio here installed something in their house, and they're denying that they installed such things, but they installed something that just wipes out the front end. Absolutely wipes it out. So I have no way to okay, you posted. Oh, okay. Yeah. Almost got it, Travis. One up from the audio thing. And here, I'll just we'll put it right there. There we go. So all the bands, Brian, all the bands are gone. That's all I gotta say. And it's just, at this point, I just have the coax unplugged from the radio. Like, why even bother? Oh, is there? Oh, there's a Dawn in here. Hi, Dawn. Here, let's move this a little bit. There we go. That's a little better on my eyes. Dawn, don't worry. I'll stay to make sure that you get the HRCC HF net on time. Don't worry. Not new solar panels. Believe it or not, it's something inside the house. I'm suspecting, because they do have kids. I'm suspecting touch lamp in the kids' room. It is just, yeah. That I'm not hearing anything at all. That's there. Dawn has a fix. A hex beam at 50 feet and a 40 meter vertical at over 100 feet away from anything. That's all. Yeah, Dawn. Okay, so I could get a hex beam at 50 feet. The city. Okay. They say the tower can only go up to 45 feet. They don't say anything about stuff connected to the tower. So, yeah, I could get a hex beam at 50 feet, absolutely. A 40-meter vertical over 100 feet away from anything, I can do that, too. My antenna, the physical vertical antenna, I'm using the Kronos from Coffee and Ham Radios. It is that way. So the neighbors are... How am I going to do this? Oh, I know how I can do this. Let's come over here. We'll just bring it up in maps. Because my address is public. I don't care too much right now, at least. So I can just bring it up in maps. All right. So Studio Shack is on the second story, right about there. My VHF antenna... Oh, I go off screen if I go that far. Okay, let's... Frank's going to get short and stout here. All right, so where's... There we go. VHF antenna is right there. The HF antenna is... Oh, there goes my finger. Flip this around. All right. There we go. VHF that I use for NorCal swaps right about there. It's pointed... Oh, jeez, I can't do this. Anyway, so VHF... There we go. VHF's pointed this way instead of being pointed towards that pool right there, okay? It should be pointed right at that pool to get into the mountain, but it's pointed up that way to the northeast. My HF vertical, my Kronos, is right here, right along the fence line right there. And then, as I said, the Studio Shack is up there. So it is far enough away. It is just, yeah, it's not... The coax has to run along the wall and then into the Studio Shack. And that is where the RFI from the neighbors is hitting that Now I have ferrite on either side of the coax entrance, one on either side, and that's probably even that is not enough. Absolutely. Let's see here. Seems like moving to remote, quiet mountaintop is next, but absolutely, Brian. That is actually my next thing to do here eventually. Eventually, meaning in the next 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, something like that. Frequency Frontiers, Dave. No, not Grow Lights. It's a down home, nice and sweet family. Yeah, yeah. So apparently, I know if it's a touch lamp if I transmit 160 with a few hundred watts. Oh, does it do the whenever you transmit on 160? Huh. Well, I only have 100-watt max. I run barefoot, so I'd have to key down on FM to even get that full 100 watts out. Hey, the fact that your solar beams. Yes, I read solar panels and hex beam solar beams. The fact that your solar panels don't mess with the receive, even though they're literally right under the hex beam, is absolutely fantastic. Now, my loop on the ground that's out in the driveway, it receives okay. There are some issues there, but it receives okay. Yeah, Don, they are way too close. You just saw the map. They are definitely way too close. Good morning, Pepe. How you doing this morning? What is it? 2:28 in the morning over there. You're up late or early, 1 to 2. Let's see here. Need a wire doublet from tree in driveway to tree over fence. LL over the roof of the shack. So the shack, it's actually Studio Shack, is a room on the second story of the house. So, yeah, getting stuff in here and then having everything worked out is quite interesting. But the tree is technically in the neighbor's yard, and supposedly the landlord. So these people rent. It's a rental house. The neighbor's landlord wants to cut the tree down because it has been deemed dead, and so it is a hazard. But the landlord's dragging their feet to. I was told sometime back in like April that they were going to cut it down this summer, and it's still there. So go figure. Let's see. Have I tried moving the HF antenna to the other side of the house and running your coax up the far side of the house? No, Brian. The problem with that is the amount of coax I would need to get from that side of the house to this side without making an entry point on. I would have to bring it back down. I'd have to take the coax over the top of the roof, back down to the entry point that I have for all my coax here in the Studio Shack, over there in the corner, and bring it back in. So I would still run into getting the RFI from right behind the Studio Shack. Unfortunately, under the eaves, there's no easy access into the attic. And getting into the attic's not an easy thing either. So, okay, let's see here. So, Travis, I'm pinging you in the proper area. That's where you need to post stuff to bring so that I can bring it in and whatnot. That's the easiest spot. So if you want to repost that pic, go ahead and I can share it if you're okay with that. So yeah, Brian, it's not the easiest way to do it. So I just have to wait until I move in like 5+ years, and at that point, I'm basically doing what Dawn did. I'm getting a bunch of shipping containers, big metal Faraday cages. I'm going to put a coax entry point, 12 volt everything, and be done with it. I'll also be in the middle of nowhere, so it'll be easy to do, too. He almost bought a house this summer 3 blocks away. 3 blocks away from me or 3 blocks away from where you're at? Paul, I do have a loop on the ground around the driveway. I actually have a whole video about that. Let's see. Yeah, I actually have a whole video about that. Let's see. There we go. Get link. Oh, all right. As I'm dropping the link to that video. Okay. Yeah. So, oh no, it was an HOA. That's not great. Yeah, avoid the HOAs at all costs. Absolutely. Hey, Mitch. Hey, Mitch. I have some interesting news for you. A certain someone in chat wants to work on their extra license, and it's not me. It isn't me. So there you have it. By the way, this is going to show up a little messy because it is what it is, but let's see. Is that going to behave? Of course Nightbot isn't going to behave. Why? Oh, there we go. All right, so yes, this is all smooshed together here, but if you bang After Midnight Frank ASMR, I have to whisper stuff in ASMR. If you bang CAH Black, Black 2, or Black 3, you get a random Cards Against Humanity prompt, and then you can bang CAH White, White 2, or White 3, and get the response for those cards. And it's completely random. Help is a quirky command. Not quirky change, but just a quirky command. Lurk, if you're going to go AFK or whatever, just bang lurk. Bang lurk. Bang prop gets you a snarky propagation report. And then bang snacks. Frank needs snacks. So, yeah, there you go. Let's see here. And it looks like Paul already tried Cards Against Humanity Black, or Ka Black. And Nightbot responded with, my setup runs on blank. So now Paul, you need to do a white card to see what it comes up with. And look, Technoshawn's lurking in the chat. Very cool. Travis, you can't post them in live stream chat? That's interesting. Okay. I will have to fix that. Let me permissions, advanced permissions. Everyone can send messages. All right, try it now, Travis. Paul, that just says bang, bang, bang. That's all that says. So use those commands on any of my streams. You never know what you're going to come up with. So there you go. Let's see. Rockham Radio Network celebrates Heidi Lamar Day 2025 with a special event station, November 9 Hotel. This special event net will take place on November 9th at 1400 UTC. That's 9 a.m. Eastern. Fantastic. Thanks for that, Hollywood. And apparently Paul Cooley's wanting to know if you got his email. Oh, hey, I wasn't too far off on the time then, Pepe. I'm glad. Okay. Can't post pictures. Okay, let me go back into permissions and send messages. Oh, there we go. Now try it, Travis. I'm sorry about that. All right. See ya, Chris. Have a good one. I'm presuming you're off to work, so have a good one at work. Bang, bang, Maxwell's silver hammer. Yep. No, Travis, I think it was something on my end, and I just fixed it. So try it again. Cooley, the questions have been rolling, so let me come back up here. There it is. When I plug a Meshtastic device, it does not show up as a COM port, but Device Manager says it is a UART bridge controller. What do I need? That is a question for Digital Rancher or Dave, KB5UTY. Uh, either of those guys will have an answer for you. I play with the T1000E, and I have yet to have to plug it into the computer. Although I must be doing something wrong because I have to charge it like every other day. And I'm not going to say it's ridiculous, but it's a little difficult to have to charge that every other day. That's all I'm going to say about it. So I would ask Digital Rancher Cooley. I'm sorry I'm not able to answer your question. As Paul just mentioned, I was going to mention this too. It's just Bluetooth in the mesh devices, as far as I know. I don't think there's anything that you actually hook up to the computer, but I may be wrong, and Paul may be wrong. Yeah, I think that's something to ask Digital Rancher. Yes, I am, Travis. Yeah, I'm getting there. Dave, yeah, you have to make sure it's a data and a power cable if you're trying to hook stuff up. So it might be that you're just hooking up a power cable, Cooley. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. Bougie Canadian Paul may be wrong. Texas Paul always right. Okay, let's switch over here. Let me. There we go. Drop me down there. Grab this. So this is Travis's setup. It is literally two solar panels right below the tower that has the hex beam on it. So that's the fact that they're so Travis. It's not always the panels themselves that make the issue. It could be the panels, or most likely it is the charge controller. So wherever you have that charge controller, it is either clean or it just you have it in the right spot. You're welcome, Don. Assuming you're still watching, I just got your message. You're welcome. Yeah, Okay, yeah, it has to do with the controller. So there you go. That's the way to do it. So I have found out, and let me get this dropped in chat here. The ARRL HOA tool, geez, might help if I pointed the right way, Frank. There we go. The ARRL HOA tool is open to GMRS users. They made a tweet about it the other day. And yes, I still call it Twitter. It's still sending out tweets. Let's see, where is it? Here it is. Where is... They made a whole post about it, I thought. And it was just in the last couple days that they made this post. Oh, I'm not seeing it, and I'm in current day right now. So, go submit your. There's a little checkbox now that it just says GMRS user or something like that. So go submit your information on the GMRS side for the HOA stuff, and get that get your letters in. Oh, fantastic. Well, I'm glad I could help you out there a little bit, Don. I'm sure they appreciate it. I know you appreciate it. Let's see. Okay. Uh, Dad's never wrong. You asked the wrong question. Yeah, yeah. There you go, Cyber Jason. Absolutely. Oh, so you have the Victron charge controller, Travis. Yeah, those are relatively clean charge controllers. So, absolutely. You did good there. All right. So, Sean, you used car black. Now you need to use car white or car white 2 or car white 3. Uh, yeah. So there, Jason gave you an answer. Let's see what Nightbot comes back with. Forgetting every log. Hey, that's a good combo there. So for those that are listening mostly, uh, Sean said Cards Against Humanity Black, and the card prompt was my setup runs on blank. And Jason came back with the white card saying forgetting every log. So there you go. Yeah, Travis, I'd get tired of the blinking light too. There's a lot of devices that I just little bit of black tape over it and it's good to go. Chat's collective chaos energy. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. So, let's see. I covered that. I covered all of that. Yeah, okay. We're doing good, and we're doing good on time, too. How can I get tired of blinking lights? Because the blinking lights blink too much, Jason. That's why they go blink, 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 blink. They get really, really annoying, especially when I have to watch blinking lights at work all the time. So when I'm at home or when I'm at the away from home motel, I'd rather not look at them. That's why. So who has the next fun question? I know there's got to be a question out there. Wink and blink and a nod. If you know, you know. We're doing it wrong. You just need to multiply your blinking lights deployment. So I need more blinking lights? But Jason, that defeats the whole purpose of having no blinking lights. I don't like them. I want them to go away. I want less. Not thousands more. Thousands less. So as it is in so I have the studio shack, and then another room's my bedroom, another room's other people's rooms, and all that. The other bedroom, I have. Let's see. I have at least 5 devices that blink overnight, and it drives me nuts. I put tape over them, but they're still just bright enough that they come true. Oh, I need more RGB. What? Just as long as you don't say LEDs, Jason, because, RFI problems. Yeah, no, Graceful. If I wanted that, I would just stare at a repeater controller like the one in the garage for like 3 hours. The green and the green, red, and blue would be burned into my retinas, no problem at that point. Let's see. Hollywood wants to know who has their holiday lights deployed. I saw a house tonight lit up with blinkies. I do not. I don't think we're going to this year. Just not enough time in the world at this point. Let's see. Travis is going to put uh, unsoldered lights. Yeah, that would be a day to do it. Absolutely. Graceful's putting theirs up in the country next week. So Graceful, I'm not going to give too much away here, but when you say in the country, is that the one house or where you're at now? You don't have to give anything away. Just say the one house or where you're at now, because I know where you're at. So, oh, somebody already has lights up by Cyber Jason, and he's earned the nickname Clark until the 26th. Oh, okay, up in the country. Gotcha. Gotcha, Graceful. Got it. All right, a used IC 7300, 800, good price, chat. I would say that's for how abused is it? Do you know how abused it is? Does it look like it's in good shape and whatnot? Does it seem like it's been cared for? It hasn't been dropped off a picnic table by someone in Texas, perhaps. I would say 800 is the higher end of the good price range for a used 7300. Yeah, Travis, you and everybody else around there's out in the middle of nowhere. Absolutely. Let's see here. Not neighbors, one of direct reports. He's out in SoCal. Oh, okay. So, yeah, got it. Let's see. Let's okay and picks. May check it out this weekend. Okay. Uh, if you want, if you have any picks and you want to drop them in live dash chat in Discord, feel free to do so. And we can check them out live and see what people think. Other than Dawn, because, well, we all know what he thinks of the IC 7300. We all know what Dawn thinks of that. Let's see. If it is VA7BIX using, it is too much in his. Travis, if Simon is using a 7300? Oh, if it's used by Simon, it's too much. Why? I would think being used by the Aussie lost in Canada would like triple the price. Like, forget what it's being sold at new. It would be like 2 times that if it were Simon's. So Lee has a good point. 800 probably where you end up. Start higher and quickly negotiate down. No, you're not going to get sniped. So what you do? You crop it just the radio, and we look at it that way. When am I decorating my shack for the holidays? Graceful, I will tell you that is do I don't have that. Okay. Well, I'll come close. It is very easy to do. There, I'm decorated for Flag Day. Or now I'm decorated for July 4th. Very easy to do, but apparently I don't have the Christmas one in there. So, Lee, yeah, I don't think we're going to have one. I don't think we're going to have a 7300 drop parachute mobile. Oh yeah, no, Hollywood. That was during one of the live streams. Yeah, I was there for that. Um, that's that's right on par with Shane over at Ham Radio Club. Let me fix this. This has been bugging me. There we go. That's on par there with Shane over at Ham Radio Clubhouse. They have both dropped 7300s off the picnic bench. Okay. So Don, I don't know if Troy would want to have shipment from that far away. I don't know. And Troy, I do believe that's you. Sound off if that's actually you, or am I getting it wrong? With the username change that YouTube has done, it's been an absolute nightmare trying to remember some of the usernames as to who's who. So, Don, if it is who I think it is, they probably don't want to have stuff shipped that far. So I will say this for those that don't like how okay, it is you. That's what I thought. For those that don't like how YouTube has changed the handle name, this website right here that I'm now sort of pointing to the right way that I just dropped in chat, this is how you change your handle. So if I wanted to change it to show something other than at KG6NLW, this is where I would change it. Now, they do have some qualifying points. It cannot have spaces. It needs dashes, and I think underscores are acceptable space points between your name. So, Jason, if you wanted to go back to your name, it would be Jason dash your call sign, or Travis, same with you, or Lee, any of you guys. Use guys out there. That's where you would. I don't have Pop Chat on here, really? I thought I had Pop Chat on here. Okay, well, anyway, this is the website that you go to change that. And I've dropped it in chat, so, go ahead and grab that link and change your handle to whatever updated handle you want to have it. I will say this, for those of us that are YouTubers, if that is your channel name, like Paul, Prep Ham Paul, that is what you would have to change. If you change that, Paul, that's what it would change. Travis, no, it doesn't look like it changed for you. Because there's that, and then that. Yeah, you probably have to do it on a desktop. Don, not that CA. More like this CA. The CA I live in. The other one that we don't talk about. Ooh, I smell rice. I wonder what we're having for dinner tonight. So, yeah, hit that link up on a desktop or laptop and get your handles changed if you want it to look like something you like again. All right, there we go. Yeah, but do they have free shipping to California? I mean, we are our own special kind of silly, Dawn. You know this as well as I do. Oh, see, it's private party local. Troy, you can message me later if you want. Who in the area is selling their 7300? That's concerning. Or is it the silent key? Brian, that is a good question. So, the whole reason behind this change right here, instead of, well, Brian, your name's always been that, but, for like mine, it used to be Ham Radio Wilderness with Frank's parentheses KG6NLW, like it is over on my YouTube or my Discord. They changed it so that if you're on your mobile device, let me. Hey, there you go, Travis. Now you're better. There you go. You got it done, Travis. Good job. So, what it is, and actually, I'll drop this video in the chat for anyone that wants to watch it. Did I send that to? Nope. That's over here. YouTube decided to make it easier for mobile users, or mobile users for those of us in the U.S., they wanted to make it easier for you. When you're on your phone, you can actually tag someone. You can @be willin', and it will actually show up as an actual tag. They wanted to make it easier. That's why they went to this new name format that they're trying to work out. So that's why they're doing this, and that link there is the video that tells you all about it. Don, they were just discussing that on Ham Nation the other night. I think it was in Amanda's Ham It or Can It section. So you definitely missed out on that one. Oh, and they have a 9714. Wow. So they're basically wanting retail price for used equipment, Troy. Just be aware of that. They want retail price for used equipment. That's what I'm seeing there. Hey John, good to see you there. All right, later, Cooley. Have a good evening. Let's see. Yeah, Hollywood. Lots of ka-ching and oh, yeah, okay. Silent key, fine. That's fair, Clean even, no dust on the fan. Okay, but is it from a smoke-free environment, Troy? That's the big thing. That is the big question there. Because if it's not from a smoke-free environment, be aware. Buyer beware. I'm just going to leave it at that. See, even Dawn says smoke-free is a must. Absolutely. It tends, especially with the newer, I know the 7300 and 9700 aren't newer radios, but with the newer SDR-based radios, like those radios, Troy, if it is in a smoke household, cigarette smoke, whatever, cigar smoke too, unfortunately, if it is not in a smoke-free household, there are going to be components that are affected by the smoke, and no matter how well you get in there and clean stuff, they will fail. Ask me how I know. There have been one or two radios in my collection that did not come from smoke-free homes. And I do know there's at least one or two smokers in my chat that are lurking. So, not proper bang lurking, but they're lurking. And, yeah. So you always got to be careful with buying from non-smoke-free environments. Yeah, there you go, Troy. You'll test with the Sniffo magic. There you go. That's the way to do it. Or you could always go with the smelloscope. You know, got to get out that big fancy smelloscope and have fun with it. Although I don't think the professor would like it much if you borrowed it. See, here we go, Jason with the technical side of things. It's not so much the smoke alone, it's the tar allows the dust to aggregate faster and it bonds it like glue, causing heat dissipation problems. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Jason. I wasn't trying to dive too deep into that rabbit hole, not knowing where or what it's not coming from. So, there you have it. All right, Travis, have a good evening. Have fun hunting. Sounds like you'll have fun no matter what. So have a good one, Travis. Speaking of hunting, all of chat, all of you guys here in chat, are going to get pushed over to Digital Rancher stream as soon as I'm done. And I told Dawn I'd try and finish in time for HRCC HFNet. So if you guys have to drop for the HFNet, you can drop. I understand. And Troy, do you not know the smelloscope? Do you not know the smelloscope? Oh man.
Later, Frank. 73.
Later, Travis. Good to hear you in here. No, oh, you don't know the smelloscope. Oh, chat. Before I bring this up, put a 1 in the chat if you know what the smelloscope is. I'll give it a second or two before I bring this up. Jason doesn't knows. Hollywood smell you later. Ah, Dawn got it. Yep, Dawn got it. Okay, from Futurama. The smell. I don't like how I'm positioned here. Jeez. There we go. The smelloscope. Where they were able to. They were sniffing things in the universe. And they. Fry, the redhead right here. He found the nastiest smelling thing in the universe. All right, see ya, Dawn. Happy lurking. He found the smelliest thing in the universe. It was a garbage heap from New York City from his time, which was the year 2000. Well, he got frozen New Year's Eve of 1999. So it was from around his time, and it was a hurtling pile of space junk coming back to crush New York. So there you go. Oh, yeah. Almost had it, Jason. Almost. Almost. Let's see. Oh, yeah. This mouse. Why can I not? Why do I not see it? Well, okay. I'll have to do it manually. Good news, everyone!
No, you shut up!
Oh, wait. I do have it.
Good news, everyone!
There we go. Just in case that wasn't loud enough.
Good news, everyone!
Oh, and for those that speak Morse code.
Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep.
Let's see. Beep beep da beep. Beep beep da beep. Beep beep da beep. Yeah, Don. Shut up and take my money. Absolutely. So yeah, Troy, that's where smelloscope comes from. That is yeah. That is I I almost forgot I had sound bits on the extra soundboard there. On the extra board. Not here on the Stream Deck, but because I have the Stream Deck board for that sort of stuff. But bite my shiny metal ass. Hi, Jody. Good to see you in there. Now let's see. I have a whole bunch of Futurama and Family Guy soundboard items. Let's see here.
Get your fat ass back here.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Oh, my.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to leave it alone before I end up with a potential copyright strike just off of sound clips. But they're supposed to be short enough that they don't trip. So, there you go. Jody, how you doing tonight? While we're waiting for that, I'm going to bring this up real quick. Kim, K6YYL, is currently on 15 meters. Oh, it's about a half hour old now, but go take a look of her, Kim, K6YYL, out there in Lake Paris State Recreation Area. There we go. All right, see ya, Troy. Thanks for hanging out. Let's see. Cartoons are excellent for radio promo. Good to know, Hollywood. That is good to know. What's up, Doc? Let's see here. Well, it's weather turn day. Went out for a blizzard and only got a blizzard. Well, okay. Hold on. No problem, Troy. Glad we could help. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to, ask on Discord or DM me or whatever. Let's see here. What kind of blizzard did you get, Jody? Because if it wasn't one from Sonic or anything like that, then DQ. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth going out. Let's see. Any updates on? Nope. Okay. See, there you go. That's the right answer. There you go. DQ score blizzard. Absolutely. Yeah, you don't need that white fluffy stuff that comes up to your knees or so, or your upper shins or anything like that. That's no fun at all. So let's see. I'm trying to set stuff up for end of show here because, well, yeah. Oh, good. They still are. No, I don't want that. Hopefully that didn't come true. I don't even know. That was one of the highlighted streams on Twitch. But, okay, GP is still alive. Fantastic. So, for the one viewer over on Twitch, thank you very much. It looks like things are sort of back to normal. Says average stream bitrate too high, even though I bumped it back down. And we have no issues on YouTube tonight. I see that. But I am back on the main computer too, so that's always fantastic. For the Twitch watcher, all one of you up there, I am going to dump you into GPTV when we're done here. And all the YouTube folks, you get dumped over to Digital Rancher stream that starts in 50 minutes. So we'll see what happens. A couple big things. If you guys haven't heard yet, send your thoughts and prayers to Jim, W6LG, the ham radio Elmer. He ain't doing too good, unfortunately. He put a video out, and if you haven't watched it, go watch it. It is quite important to watch. Okay, let's see if I can. Let's see. I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna mute myself, but you guys should still be able to hear this.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the real Don Steele.
Say something. Explain yourself. Your tongue's flapping, but no noise is coming out of your big mouth.
KHJ Los Angeles.
All right. So that was courtesy of Hollywood. Thank you, Hollywood. I absolutely love it. Let's see. Oh, I almost forgot. Yeah, Lee. That's well, you know, we're out here hoping he does. Absolutely, hoping he makes a nice. Well, I can't say a full recovery based on the condition, but enough of a recovery to go home and, you know, have some time at home, if you will. Monday. Let's see. I gotta pretend not to turn off my microphone here. Let's see here. Yeah, Monday at 23:30 UTC. So that's 5:30 Central Time. I have Mark from Halibut Electronics coming on, so check that out. I'm going to be having a little Q&A session with him, get a catch up on what's going on with OHISS and all things Halibut Electronics. And then I will just roll my live stream over to T.O.'s Nuggets live stream. I do wonder what T.O.'s going to do for Monday. That's going to be quite interesting, quite fun. We'll have fun there. Yes, Mark's on just for the halibut. Absolutely, Jody. Trying to figure out a schedule that worked for the both of us was interesting. Especially considering that we're moving into the holiday season. Yeah, that was quite fun. Oh, I picked up another user on Twitch. Thank you. Whoever you are. According to my brother, who does more Twitch stuff than I do, there's a way to see who's actually watching on Twitch. Oh, hey, yeah, you do, don't you? Yeah, the periwinkle pink coffee and ham radio tumbler. Yeah, it's nice. I have nice cold water in it right now. Graceful, exactly. All those who are that have the periwinkle pink tumbler. So if you missed out on it, yeah, there you go. And what's funny about that is Jim from Coffee and Ham Radios, and most of these guys know this. Graceful, I think I mentioned it to you. I don't remember. Jim was him-hawing over, oh, well, no one's going to buy the periwinkle pink, and it's just going to sit here, and I want and it sold out in, like, minutes, basically. Well, maybe not minutes, but it was quicker than he thought it would. So it was quite interesting. Let's see. I thought I had. Okay. Oh, that's what I'm missing here. Yeah, let's add that. There we go. On. Thank you. Come on. Turn on. Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, one-of-a-kind cup. Well, okay, so, Graceful, they actually did several different colors of the tumblers. The pink one was the last run, though. I don't think they're doing any more. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I'm going to make it last call for, Jody, what do we have here? Ooh. Yeah, Jody, you're right. I'm going to share this, but let me plus it up first. No, Jody, no spendy on the ATM yet, unfortunately. We'll get there though. We will get there. So, yeah, ignore the fact that I have ads all over the place. I don't care. I really don't. Jody shared this with me. The Triple Divide Peak, Montana's unique liquid crossroads, where water can flow into 3 oceans. Jody said this should be some sort of unique POTA park for liquids. Because it's within the Glacier National Park, so it's already in the POTA park. So there should be an award for it, absolutely. Jody, when they reopen awards, you or I should reach out to the award guys or to the person that we both know and see if they'll do something like that. Absolutely. So Brian wants to know, how am I liking the new Stream earbud? So fun fact, Brian, I found my old pair of Apple headphones, and for now I'm just using those. And they're working okay. They're a lot easier to deal with than and yes, I still have them within arm's reach than this stuff. Absolutely. How do I have dog hair on this? There's no way a dog can get up there, so that's interesting. So it drops into, let's come back over here. Oh, because the microphone was blocking. Up with the microphone. Pacific, Atlantic, or the Arctic Ocean. So there's your 3 oceans right there. All right. Now I have to carefully bring that back down without killing my whole setup. Let's see. Buy me a pair of AKG cans. Well, Apple Kilo. What? No. Okay. What? Hollywood, you're gonna have to fill me in there. Because I have some Shure headphones that I have in my Amazon cart right now that as soon as I can, they're getting ordered. Oh, okay, it's a headphone brand. Let me... Where is it? Because, believe it or not, I am all things blue. People don't believe me when I say that, but, the studio is painted navy blue. My own personal room is navy blue. Most everything I own, like my general everyday water bottles, are blue. Blue. That's all I gotta say. Let me actually, before I share this way, let me grab that. There we go. Let me make sure that's set just the right way. And back over here. Keep that microphone on. All right, so these are the headphones. these headphones right here. Oh, careful with the camera, Frank. There we go. Those are the I wish this microphone did not have an on-off switch right in the center of the holder. Really annoying. These are the headphones I'm going to be getting. Nice little in-ear. Yeah, they're sound isolating earphones. So, there you go. A man of your HT and mobile heritage deserves some Motorola Moto XT220 foldable wireless muffs. Jody, I don't like my muffs wireless. That is the first thing my head went to. Oh boy. Yeah, the XT220s are okay. I don't want wireless though. I like wired stuff. Brian, what color is my vehicle? White. WHITE. That okay. Various vehicle colors throughout the years, but primarily I'll go with white. My next one's going to be all black because, well, yeah, black is closest to blue that I can do without getting. Oh, who just got spotted? Oh, Kim just got respotted. 40 meters, 7-2. Oh, here, I'll just bring it up on the. Bring it up on the big screen, Frank. 7237. So go get Kim on 7237. And Dawn, if you're still listening, make sure HFNet doesn't get too close to that, if you can. Let's see here. Blue on blue, heartache on heartache, blue Monday, blue, my world is blue. Yeah, exactly, Hollywood, exactly. See, Graceful, that's the thing. Around, oh, see, the camera went sideways again. Around here, it has to be all the higher-end stuff because, well, okay, these headphones, which, by the way, are blue. Yeah. These were $10. And, well, within 2 months, they'd already seen better days. Yeah. Buy once, cry once, Graceful 4. That's all I'm going to say. All black shows very specific shows every speck of dust and dirt. You had a beige sedan and it was great. What's funny, Brian, is I would be taking it off-roading way too much. It would never be clean, and I'm fine with that. I am 100% fine with that. Actually, do I have? Oh no, I would. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to see if I can dig very quickly here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Am I going to be able to dig that quick? That's the question. Go away, you stupid pop-up. Let's see. That would have been 23. Yeah? Come on. Come on. Oh, jeez, these are all over the place. Well, Brian, I'll have to tag you later once I find it. I'll have to tag you later in a photo of the last black vehicle I had. Oh, it was a grayish black vehicle I had. Yeah, the dirt on it was amazing. So. You have 2 sets of aeronautical ones, and they're kept in a case. Hey, maybe, hear me out, Graceful. Maybe get them out and use them for HF radio. That way you can just tune out the outside world and just spin the dial and enjoy some HF radio. Oh, Jody, sold your black vehicle last week. Lesson learned. Depends upon the color black. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Let's see here. Brian's vehicle is white now, and the last car dealer he had used offered free car washes every Saturday. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, no, see, I go to one of those places where you get to highly detail the, actually, I just thought about it. It is my banner photo actually, no, hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I almost forgot. All right. This is probably going to be way too small, but I'm going to stretch this as much as I can here. All right, come on, grab the, there we go. That's the back end of it. Let me, I wonder if I can stretch this image even more. By stretch, I mean enhance. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, that's the backside of the last black car I went off-roading in. and we had just gotten onto the dirt road at that point. And if y'all can tell where this was taken, if you know, you know. But yeah, that was that was lots of fun, and that's probably how my car would look like 90. Oh wait, what is that doing there? That's probably how my car would look like 99% of the time. Absolutely. What is this doing? Control Z. Thank you. Oh, that's what I didn't do right. Just go all the way back. There we go. Hollywood, try an ATOS 120. Not a DTOS, not an RTOS, not a whatever else toss, but an ATOS 120. That or a Tar Heel Jr. Those are the two that I go back and forth with. So yeah, that's. I'm trying to see real quick if I have another image of it. I don't think I. Yeah, no, I don't. But yeah, that's that was the last off-roading one. Yes, Jason, ATOS, ATAS. You know, the ATOS 120 by Yaesu. It's a vertical HF antenna for mobile rigs. I know my California accent probably got in the way. But the ATAS, ATOS. Yes. There you go. Sorry, emoji not understood. Please try again. Oh no, what did Jody just share? Yeah, that. Yeah. Yeah. That. I keep pointing the wrong way tonight. That thing. Absolutely. See, I keep pointing the wrong way because I'm used to it being this way, not that way. And no, I'm not backwards because you guys can hopefully read my my sweater correctly. Yes, it's the same one from last time. This is my comfy, just streaming and hang out hoodie. Okay.
Agent 6581 for a medical 14-year-old head injury, Cloverdale High School, 509 North Cloverdale Boulevard, cross of University Street, local West Chicken 230.
Okay. I know that came out crystal clear on the stream. So there you have it. Jody, you're funny. Oh yeah. Oh okay. Just for you, Jody. Just for you. Let's see. Oh wait, wrong country. That's for Colin. There we go. There. Is that better, Jody? No. Put that back before... Just because I'm reversed doesn't mean I'm not backwards. Okay, so, Jason, I'm watching myself in Twitch Stream Manager over on the other screen. So, I know I'm not backwards. If you're doing something on your end, that's between you and YouTube. But wait for the inception. There we go. Yeah. I'm good. I know exactly where I'm at. That's there. Wow. What's wow, Graceful? Oh, yeah, The Matrix. Yeah, absolutely. The Matrix is fun. Ooh. Oh, wait. We're past Halloween. We're in Christmas season. No, Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving does not get... Thanksgiving in November? No. There's a very high belief among the younger generation, among other people, besides... Graceful, I was all the layers at the same time. But there is a high trend, if you will, of people that are going, yeah, Canadians have it right. Thanksgiving should be in October. That way Thanksgiving and Christmas don't seem so squished together. Graceful, I don't know. Am I real Frank or repeated video AI? I mean, let's see here. I have 8 fingers and 2 thumbs, so they got the fingers right. I have 2 eyeballs. I have 1 head, 2 ears, yeah. 1 nose, 1 mouth, 4 chins, yeah. I think I'm pretty real to me. Yeah. Okay. Natives Day, yes, is the proper time for Thanksgiving. Absolutely. Yeah, Brian. Yeah, we'll go with that. Thanksgiving at the end of November, no, it's too crammed with Christmas, and that has become a... Why is that not... There we go. That is becoming a very popular trend where people go to, well, Thanksgiving's too late in the year now, so... Let's see here. Thanksgiving tried to harvest celebrations seems to make more sense than Thanksgiving tied to a shopping season. Yeah, Jody, exactly. You know, it's just, it's too close to everything else, because you have the end of October, All Hallows Eve, then you have Thanksgiving 20 some odd days later for us in the U.S., and then you have Christmas another 20 days late. At least with Thanksgiving being towards the beginning of October, it's a little more spaced out. So yeah, and it's not so much retail like. I don't like how commercialized the holidays have become. One reason why I have dropped out of celebrating many holidays, except those that are important to me. Yes, Festivus for the rest of us. Exactly, guys. Exactly. Oh, shoot, it's already 35 past. Let's see. Thanksgiving is actually placed as part of the pagan wheel of the year. Yeah, but it's too commercialized, and it's dripping in too much blood, Graceful. I'll just leave it at that. It should be a little earlier in the year. Absolutely. But that's just me and my... Ooh. Jeez. So, folks, let me just... let's see here. Can I do it here? I should be able to do it here. Add. Poll. All right. So, I just started a poll over there in chat. I want you guys to answer before I end the stream, and we'll see what happens, because I want to know, is 0100 UTC or 5 o'clock Pacific, 7 Central too late, too early? What is the timing like for this on Fridays? Is it just right, or should I change stuff? Because I'm looking at my analytics here live, and I went, about halfway through the hour, I was doing great, and then right at 6, it went, and I don't seem to have recovered. So, is this a good time to stream, or should I be a little earlier? Because I can't do too much later, because then I'll bump into Rob over at Digital Rancher too much. Let's see here. Festive poles come in heights from 9 or 10 inches up to 6 feet, so they should be tunable on many VHF, UHF frequencies. Absolutely, Jody. Let's see here. The celebration of the fall harvest and storing and eating of the grub of the year. Yeah, it should be a little earlier in the year, towards the beginning of October, but that's just me. Yeah, Graceful, that's the thing, though. If people aren't here, they miss out, and that's their problem, not mine. I mean, I will make a post on my YouTube and Twitter and all that stuff to see if the timing is right there, and I'll, once I end this poll at the end of the stream, I'll take that number and those numbers and put them together and see what I get. Let's see here. Brian says 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time works great for you. Yeah, okay. So there's that. 7's prime time. But we're not quite into prime. We're almost to prime time, Graceful, at least for us. For everybody else, yeah, it's prime time and beyond. Let's hear. You want to be a segment of Graceful? All I got to say is you got to play nice. I can bring you on one of these days, but you got to play nice, okay? Pepe, yeah, absolutely. But that's why, as I said, I'm going to put a YouTube post poll up, a Twitter post poll, and see what the general consensus across that is. I'll start it here with the YouTube chat poll and then go from there. Absolutely. Let's see here. Hollywood says in September we have a cranberry festival and then the scallop festival. Good grubs. I'll take the cranberries all day long. Hollywood, you can keep the scallops. You can keep them. Yay! Hi, Mike. So, the Traveling Ham had his POTA activation tonight for digital mode. He got 11 contacts on PSK31 and activated the park. Congratulations, Mike. Which park? And why didn't I see you in my ham alert? Because I have you in my ham alert, so why didn't I see you? Yeah, I see Mike, I see Sebastian, I see Kim, I see Simon. I don't see you. Did you get spotted, Mike? Ah, the old Spanish National Historic Trail. Very cool. Let's see. Jody says, reminds me of one of my favorite quotes from the West Wing. Decisions are made by those who show up. Jody, if only it were that way. If only. Well, Graceful, we'll get you back to rag chewing. Don't you worry. We'll get you back there. Especially once you get that extra. You'll get that extra, and you'll be rag chewing on all the HF. You'll get more DX than myself or that other guy gets. Yeah, Mike, it sounds like Ham Alert user. I'm going to have to go back into my triggers and figure out what's going on. Oh, you'll stick to YouTube, Graceful? Okay, yeah, that's fine. You know, one of these days when I have circuits fixed and RFI issues fixed and all that, one of those days, I'll switch over to this screen. And, I mean, okay, so I'll put this poll out later, but anyone that wants to, I can switch over to D-Star and digital mode and bring that audio into the stream. You know, sort of like what other people do. So there is always that. You'll put fake plastic dials on your screen and pretend I'm talking. Okay, so are you gonna actually hold a microphone while you're talking to me? Like, are you gonna hold the microphone and while it's not plugged in, let's see, there we go. While it's not plugged in, hit that PTT button every time you want to talk to me? That would be hilarious, Graceful. Oh, did I just give you an idea? Okay, there you go. There you go. All right, let's see here. Oh, come on. Only 7 votes, and I see 9 of you watching. Well, okay, on the YouTube side it says 9. Up there in the corner it says 11. Can I get one more vote in the chat as to, is this a good time with Fridays with Frank? Because I don't like leaving stuff on odd numbers. And I can't physically vote in the chat. Well, I mean, I could, but it would be cheating because it would be my own self. All right, Brian, see you later. Have a good evening. But, I mean, chat overwhelmingly says, yes, this is a good time at 71%. So, okay. Well, I guess I'm going to have to... Oh, so Graceful, it's not that people are allowed... Yeah, people are allowed 1 vote, but... you know, if I vote for myself, then, you know, it's a little biased. You know, Jody, as I just said, it's a little biased. And by the way, there's no apostrophe, but that's probably autocorrect on your end, and it's 1 word. Yeah, has Frank's Rails cast his vote yet? No. It's Frank's Rails has not cast his vote yet. But okay. Graceful 4 says that I'm allowed to cast my vote as myself. So let me turn that on. And you guys get to watch me do this live. And now there will be no echo here. Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna let me hover. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. If it yelps, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm gonna go with yes. There goes the microphone and the inception on that. Holy cow. Okay. All right. With 8 votes in and 8 votes at 8 minutes. Jeez. Okay. End poll. Let's see here. Mike says, I think you should just be like the girl in the circle and just live stream your whole life. Mike, that would be... Oh, boy. Hold on. You guys are coming back over here with me because I want to screenshot that for... There we go. That's screenshot. yeah, that would be something for sure. So there we go. I've cast the even vote, and I ended the voting. So, but you can't let me know you're watching me. Yeah, that would be interesting. Absolutely. All right. Well, I called last call 10 minutes ago, and I went 15 minutes over what I promised Dawn. Sorry, Dawn. I know you're not watching, but if you watch this on Team Replay, sorry about that. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. One last refresh over here. Make sure they're still... Oh, yeah, they're still going. All right, folks. Monday will be Mark with Halibut Electronics at 23:30 UTC. So come on by, say hi, and get your questions for OHISS and everything Halibut Electronics ready. Until then, 73, hold on, and have a great weekend, y'all. See y'all next time.